Everybody, it's March 23rd and it's about to get windy out, so I'm so excited to share that I have gotten holes burned into my landscape fabric for my flower bed. I've never done this before and I didn't know what method to use or how well things would go, and I'm so glad that I got it done. I am ready to plant. It just feels amazing. I've never done this before, and having the fabric down to prevent weeds, I hope, crossing fingers, the idea is that it's going to save me a lot of time on weed management in the future. I won't have to weed as much, which will be such a blessing because it takes up so much time, not to mention wear and tear on your back and your body. So I want to show you how I went about doing this. So check it out. You can see it wasn't very mathematical. I was not very organized with where I put the holes, and I do not care. I got a little more organized as I went down. You can see there's like some rows happening and some lines, some consistency as I got better. But the factors I'm working against are, I have the drip tape, so these two hoses there running underneath the plastic, and I kind of line them up against these lines, but it's still hard to see, so I have to keep feeling for those so I don't burn the hose, because I don't want to burn that drip tape line. And I did really well avoiding that, so yay. And the other factor is there's a little bit of wind movement, so that throws off the burning device, the butane torch. So you know, some of the holes have like a little weird shape to them, or they're a little bit odd and long. But overall, this went super well. I did really well, so I'm really, really proud of myself. What this is going to enable me to do is put seeds and starting plants, so some of the seedlings from inside, into the ground where I want them, and I will be able to irrigate with those two hose lines and be able to manage the plants and harvest, but not focus as much on the weeds. It's just really, really exciting. Is what I used. And at first we have one of those weed torch things that you can weed the landscape with. It's like a really long torch. And we tried that because some people on the interwebs on YouTube say to do that. So some of these first holes were with that. And it just kept getting stuck. We kept getting soil in it. We had to reignite it multiple times. It was not efficient. And we gave it a good go. We went at it for at least a good 20 minutes with trial and error. And it wasn't going anywhere. And so I was like, oh, dang, do I have to cut holes in this? And the problem is, if you cut holes in this fabric, as I'm learning, it frays. Like the edges here, it's just a cross weave of plastic. It will fray, and then you're going to have an issue where over the course of the whole season, because this has to be durable for the entire season, and people also claim they use them year after year. Wouldn't that be nice? We'll see. Then you're just going to wear through it faster, and it's not going to be as usable, and then it won't prevent weeds as well. So I was like, what am I going to do? And I kept searching on the internet and found some really great videos, so thanks to those folks, about using just a simple butane torch like this. So I learned how to use it. Kind of proud of that too, because it was kind of scary at first. And it works. This really works well. You just light it up, and it gives you a lot of control, and then you just remove. And I was able to get a nice clean burn on all of these. I'm just really proud. And then you can see there's water. I just took the watering can to make sure for safety that I put water on all of it. And I did this in under 30 minutes. I got all these holes in. I don't even know how many holes. It's a lot of holes. Actually, I'm ready to plant now, and I could not be more excited. This is going exactly how I would hope, and how I've been hoping. So as I have time over the next week here, I'm going to start to get seeds in the ground and seedlings in the ground, and then I got to put the frost cloth over the top of these supports and see how that goes. So this is all just a trial and error learning, doing a lot of research, And so far, I'm very, very happy and just super excited by every step.